Before the crack, before the crack cocaine, before your ass went insane in that insane asylum, before the jailhouse, yes indeed, before the jailhouse, yes indeed. So Dicky Dyke Wanda over there, it went from Londa to Wanda. Dicky Dyke over there is upset still, mad for some unknown reason, and I don't understand. Oh, somebody just came on the camera. I don't know what that was. That was freaky. That was freaky. What was that? I'm scared now. Oh my goodness, that was freaky. What was that? Did y'all hear that in the background? Did y'all really just hear that? Oh my goodness. That may be a sign from the Most High. Um, it's time not to. I don't think I should do this morning. Oh my goodness, I am really freaking out. The ring camera just said something. It did. Oh my goodness, what was that? I hope ain't no spirits up in here, you guys. I hope it's not no spirits. If y'all red ball, y'all can go back and hear what it said. I'm gonna have to go back and red ball it to hear what it said. It said my name. I don't know. That's a little freaky to me. Dang, that done messed up my damn commentary now. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't even want to go back and listen to it. That's freaky. I need to text somebody, make sure that wasn't them playing with me. But it's one person that has, that set up and that has control over that. And they don't need anything from it. They would have texted me if it was that serious. So they wouldn't definitely reach out on the camera. That was really freaky. Oh my goodness. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna have to make this fast because I didn't like that at all. That's a little freaky right there for me. But yeah, that lady over there, that thing, she is still in everybody else's business. She doesn't have too much business of her own, and she called people all type of names and things like that. And I can't wait for that day for her channels to be gone too. She been doing this a little bit too much, and it's time for her ass to sit on down. Honestly, hey, I spoken. It's time for her ass to sit on down. We are tired of the antics. You are using so many gay slurs. It's like, wow. Once upon a time, the community too as well. But you was doing a woman. Okay, I don't know who was the top or who was the bottom, but at some point y'all probably was scissoring together. After eating, the carpet. I understand, and it is what it is. It's no hate. You can't call nobody no sissy when you were indulging in the same acts with a woman, and you are a woman. Let's talk about that. You want to talk about the gay male? Hell, what about the woman? And what about woman and woman? It goes hand in hand too for them too. You're not excluded. You're not excluded. I feel like once you're gay, you're always gay. You probably be looking at them older women too that's around your age, and you're probably lusting after them too, wishing that you can get off in their pants, or better yet, their panties and their moo-moos underneath their moo-moos. I bet you. You don't fool me just like any other person out here. That now I can see if you choose not to go that way or not to entertain that, I can see that. But I don't get that from you. I don't. Look, if you had the chance to do it all over again, I bet you would do it even worse. Yes, indeed, I believe it. I believe it. And it's okay if you like both sex. If you like, that's what you like. That's what you like. But you can't down nobody about being gay when you have participated in gay activities. You did. Now you can talk about people talking behind black screens, but at the same time, your business is out here on the scene. Because of who? You. You said it. These are your words, not mine. Now, I ain't lie roasting, but I'm telling you some facts, you know? And you still, and then my thing is, her ass want to sit over there and talk about a woman that is deceased. She ain't even online anymore. You still on here making content about that? I went to scrolling because I don't watch you like that. I really don't. Somebody got to tell me to go over there and hit at this part, you know, because you're boring to me. But I went to scrolling and I went to seeing, and I'm like, wow, you still talking about that other woman over there. Wow. You know what? If you ain't too careful, you may end up in the same situation that she's in right now as we speak. Can't nobody tell you nothing because you are so grown and you can do what you want to do. But you know what? You fail to realize somebody could save your life. They really could save your life. You still thinking that you're in the 80s. I don't understand it. Or the 70s. Like, I don't get it. If that's what you did when you was coming up in the game, hey, you had your fun. Now it's time to do something totally different. Because at this age that you are, it don't look right. It don't look right at all. At all. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet, it ain't looking right. Try to fix it before it's too late. Before it take you up on out of here. You want to talk about everybody else and say this and say that. Yolanda, you are speaking a lot of bad words upon yourself. You know, you really are. And so when anything bad happens to you, no one gives a damn. No one gives a damn. Just like if you was to leave today, they wouldn't care. No one would care. Hey, she did her time on YouTube. Now she done got out of here. Okay, whoop-de-doo. On to the next new content creator. Honestly, it may sound harsh, but it's the truth. Shit. I ain't never met somebody like that before. But, well, take that back, I have. But to just constantly get on here and do the same thing over and over again, like, oh my goodness, you ain't tired yet? You ain't got nothing else to do with your life? See, that's why they need to cut some of these motherfuckers off so they can have something to do, so they can have something to do with their life. Honestly. Start cutting them off. Do some exams. You know, how about you have a car parked outside their house? You know, and have them spying on them, see how they move around when they ain't around, the service. The people that helps them get with this and get that. You know, and the people that are being, and the people that are providing for them too as well. I mean, just have them out there just looking. And look at them, how they just, oh, wait, I thought she couldn't walk. She don't need no chair. What she need a chair for? She been lying. She been false, false advertising. Reporter. You know, that's what most people would report you. They would. And when you get reported, don't be feeling bad about it because you did it. You showed it. Yeah. We see it. You ain't crazy. You just acting inappropriately right now for the time being at this age. But you ain't crazy from a long shot. You know who to try out there in the world because you know you would get your ass handed to you. You want to talk about me getting my ass beat, baby? A few cuts and scars. I don't really feel like my ass was even really beat. Well, it was beat, but it was a minor beating to me. I didn't give a damn. Whatever I could do, I did it. But you know what? At the same time, everybody got an ass whooping coming their way. Someday it's all right. You can't win them all. But like I said, you know who to try, and I know you're not gonna go against the grain out there with that mouth of yours, because I don't see you whooping anybody ass. I really don't. So all that tough talk on here is you're just acting. You're acting to me. You're performing. You're getting people watching. You know your antics. You know I get it. I totally get it. You're not the only one on here. You know. You're not the only one on here that does crazy things for attention. You know, it's another young lady out here. Well, it's a few of them that's up around your age, and they do the same thing. We looking crazy as hell, you know, and they still mad right now because they channel ain't even going nowhere. I feel sorry for. I feel a little sorry for them because they've been on here for a little minute too as well. And damn, how you go from having an audience to audience? Now I can see about 5 people in the room or 6, but they barely getting that. It is like, whoa, what is going on? How did that person turn the people off? And I hope that was you. I wish you could turn the people off from watching you, and that'll make you probably go into timeout instead of logging on. You know, it's time for you to just log on off. You know, your time has came and is leaving soon. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day. So nobody is delivered. I know she ain't delivered. She ain't delivered. At the end of the damn day, if you think it, that's what you like. That's what you like. Yeah, I done seen it too many times. Folks, I done seen niggas with girls, niggas with kids and shit. You know, they all be going for it. Some of them, not all of them, but it's certain ones out the bunch. You know, if they want to get down with you, they will get down with you. Hell, it's a real out here, but I don't mess with people's husbands or boyfriends. You know, I don't do that. Now, if I did it in the past, I didn't know if they did. If they had someone, if they didn't tell me or show me. But no, that ain't really my thing. It feels so good this morning. It feels very, very good this morning. But you know what? Also, Yolanda, how was life before crack? How was life? Because obviously it wasn't that good to you because you resorted to crack cocaine and charges. Little petty charges too. Didn't you stab somebody? Of some sort? See, you had to pick up a weapon too. You want to talk about me? You want to talk about me walking around with a weapon? But you had a weapon too. You must didn't want to use them fists. And I don't be understanding all these big folks. They be big and shit, but can't fight. Like you big for nothing. I wish I did have a little bit more weight and height on me. Baby, I'd be slagging these hoes like little, what do you call them things? Like little rag dolls. I'd be slagging these hoes around here. I wish you would say something. I'm going to punch you out. I'm going to pick you up and just throw you. If I was just a couple of inches taller. I ain't lying to you. I know some people that's taller than I am, and they can't really do too much. They a little, everybody got their own thing when it comes to their attitude. They go to a certain level, but it's like, damn, some people just be big and tall for nothing. They be kind of bitches. Like hell, at least I could take a couple of blows and really a couple of chances. But damn, motherfuckers be taller than me and not on that same type of time when someone is on their time, or really on their top, on their top, like for real. For real. Time is ticking, boy. Time is ticking. Somebody over there waiting for their faith. Waiting for it, baby. Wait. Go ahead and wait. I'm sure you done got your little monies. Get your monies and do the right thing and save them. But it's gonna be hard for you to get a job. Let me shut up. But yeah, it ain't even about that individual at all. And I heard something. Look, you guys, I heard something so disturbing. A person, Priority. I'm gonna say your name now, Priority, because you have been nice. You've been really, really nice, and I appreciate ya. But I think Priority Alert is probably either Stump Down or could be Brian. But Brian ain't got that, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's Brian or not. Could be the White Devil. I don't know. But somebody told me that person said if they go that way, it was worth it. Well, you know what? If you do go that way, baby, it is worth it for you. So you can have some understanding about how you should conduct yourself out here in the public eye. So hell, whatever the decision is, the ruling. That's what it is. The ruling, whatever the ruling is, accept it, receive it, okay, and go on with your life. Did nobody tell you to do what you did? You gotta look. You gotta answer. You gotta answer for your actions, baby. You do. You do, baby. You said no. You said Brian is too broke to be party alert. Oh my goodness. You said it. I didn't. No comment. No comment. That threw me off. But yeah. And Heifer telling me to Heifer says nigga a motherfucker said some shit like that. Hell, you deserve to go that way. Did that be the case? Yeah. Like you can walk around here trying to be so self-destructive to the people, innocent citizens. Nigga, please. You're lucky I ain't like them other thugs them thug ass niggas out here. Them the YNs, the YNs would have put your ass down. If I had a YN mindset, you guys, if I had a YN mindset, shit, boy. See, people just don't know how dangerous it is to fuck with certain people. You know, it's very dangerous. Like you can really lose your life. Everybody's not like Castro. You know, pull up, get shot up. You know, in certain areas. Like you think it's your girl Rose, but Rose is definitely nice. But yeah. Majority of these young niggas will shoot your ass. I don't associate myself with young niggas. They love to shoot. Thank goodness I don't have a YN mentality. You know, I got things I can lose. I may not have much, but the little that I do got, I'm appreciative of it. Okay? I'm appreciative of it. I wouldn't dare one. Ain't nobody me. Well, really, it ain't really worth it taking someone's life. You know, not unless if you have to. If they trying to do it to you, you know, I can see that. You know, but if you ain't got to take nobody's life, don't take nobody's life. Let God call them home when he think it's time for them to come home. You know, honestly, that's somebody's child. You know, that's somebody's. It could be somebody's uncle, auntie. You know, grandpa. You know. And anybody, all of us, we belong to somebody. That's why I feel like all that violent stuff should really stop. But it's never going to stop. It's the people. It ain't really the neighborhoods. It's really the people that's in the neighborhoods that is causing all this hell and havoc, which make the property value go so down. You know, folks don't even want to go to certain areas and work because they're scared about getting robbed or shot. You know. But you know, when you go to the hood, you don't really have to worry about too much. I mean, you know, you got to be careful. But if you just mind your business and look, pay attention to your surroundings, you'll be A-okay. And you don't have to do anything that someone may be offering you or whatever they may be looking for. You ain't got to go find it. Let them find it. You know, if you like smoking, go find some ice. If you like smoking crack cocaine, go do it. You know, if you like powder, go find it. I don't know where it's at. I don't do those type of drugs. That ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. Go figure it out on your own. Shoot. I don't too much, you know, I don't have time for all that stuff. You know, you're going to have a few prostitutes out here looking for you to sleep with. You just keep on walking, moving. It ain't up to the bed. It ain't, well, certain hoods can be a little bit scarier than others, but if you know your area, you know, shit, it is what it is. It is what it is, and shit. If you don't like going over there, don't go over there. If you ain't got no other choice, hell, just stay in the house and duck when you hear some bang, 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 bang. Yes, indeed. But yeah, you guys, I didn't want too much of nothing. I just had to come tell her, you know, a woman. I'm being nice with that. A woman, the truth, but. She's just gonna, you know, sit back and laugh at this and laugh at that. Well, we'll be laughing at the next time you'll be at the office, the doctor's office to be exact. You know, and while you record and you can't put the camera down, you gotta hear them. She gotta record everything that they are saying. One day I hope they catch you. I hope they catch your ass. Oh, ma'am, are you recording? You cannot record in here. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, well, I could get one out of here. Yeah, see, she'll do some shit like that. I bet you she would. Yeah, mad because you can't record in the office. Do you think I'm gonna be recording personal doctor visits? Hell no. For what? For what? Who does that? Damn, are you gonna be recording going into the bathroom? Are you gonna be recording walking down the hall? Like, are you gonna be recording walking back to the car or waiting on the bus? Because I forgot you don't drive. I'm just saying, too much goddamn recording. Like your life is so amazing to look at. Hell, if any damn thing, get an editor and make it look like something. Right now, it's looking like straight off the phone. Ain't trying to put no type of good quality in it. It's trash content. It is trash content, and you know it. But since you getting something for it, you still gonna put out that type of garbage. The quality is so bad. What year are we in? 2024. Ugh. I'm just saying. I mean, 2004. I mean, that's what it's giving me. 2004, and we in 2024. But you guys, it's been real. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Peace.